Has it ever happened to you where you have bought some superfoods or some ingredients that you thought were good for weight loss or diabetes or to boost your immunity? You order those things from Amazon, or you went to the store and you saw the beautiful display, you got it home. You may have opened a packet or you may have not. And now, 6 months later, the pantry just has all these packets and you don't know what to do. Well, if that's you, then you are not the only one, because it has happened to me and it has happened to many of us out there. And that's exactly what I'm going to address today. I received a mystery box right here from a patient of mine, and we are going to, I don't even know what's in there. That's what we are going to find out. So hang in here with me. I'm nutritionist Deepa, and I'm here to answer your questions and help you reach your goals related to health. So what's going on today? So I received a call from a patient of mine, and she said she bought all these superfoods, you know, because she heard about it, she saw her friends buying it, and it's 6 months later, and she still have some unopened and some unopened, and she doesn't know what to do. So I just said, okay, send it to me, and I will tell everybody what these superfoods are, what they and what health benefits these superfoods offer. So this is going to be a two-part podcast series. Okay, so today I'm going to open the mystery box. I'm so excited to find out what she sent me, and in my next episode I'm going to talk about what to do with it. Okay, so today we will learn what are some of the health benefits, if there are any, or this was just a marketing trend that we all got sucked in. And next time we will focus on what to do, how to cook with it, or maybe, I don't know, put it on our face as a facial paste. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I am going to open this first. By the way, she has also sent me, she's going to drop off another one very soon. So if you have any questions or ideas that you want me to address, feel free to send me an email, because as you can see, I'm definitely going to talk about it. Oh, let's get started. All right. This is exciting. This is even more exciting than opening up a Christmas present. Oh my God, there is a note. Let's see. Oh, dear Deepa, thank you for helping me to learn how to eat better. I, however, feel very overwhelmed with all these foods I ended up buying, and now I'm feeling lost. Help, love, and blessings. So thank you for the note. You know, these days, nobody writes letters. So getting a handwritten note is always, always very heartwarming. Okay, so she has packaged. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one. Oh, the first one is, it is organic maca powder. Okay, some people call it matcha, maca, but maca powder is basically a green tea leaves ground up. Okay, so as far as the history of maca powder is, it was originated in China, then it got passed on to Japan, and it's been used in the Asian countries for a long period of time. And like I said, as you can see, it says maca powder, it says supports energy, vitality, it promotes balance in the body. Okay. So what can I say about maca? So maca, like I said, is a green tea mushed, powdered, basically. And this is supposed to be very high in antioxidant called catechins, okay? And anytime, anything that is high in antioxidant is good for us. So I would say that maca powder is the one that we should use it. Okay, I don't think it was a trend. I don't think it's a hoax. I think maca powder definitely has health benefits, and I think she should keep the maca powder. Like I said, in my next episode, I'm going to actually make things using the superfoods. Okay, so maca powder, like I said, is a ground up green tea leaves, and it has 137 times more antioxidants than green tea itself. So if you have a package, don't throw it away, keep it. So that's with maca powder. Let's open the next one. Okay. Cacao and greens. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see what these people are saying. Proteins, greens, superfoods, probiotics, enzymes, free of dairy, soy, gluten. Okay, so if I'm reading the ingredients, I see organic protein blend, pumpkin seed protein, superfood blend, cacao, goji, pomegranate, camu camu, natural flavors, green blend of a bunch of things. Okay, so my gut feeling is, or what my recommendation is, I wouldn't go with cacao and greens together, okay? Especially with protein, if it's an extracted protein, okay? I definitely would like to focus more on the cacao part of this superfood, because cacao, as you know, is basically uh, raw chocolate. You know, it has its roots in Mayan cultures, and it's supposed to be very high in flavor, polyphenols and flavonoids, right? Both of these nutrients are good for our health. Again, these are all have similar effects to boost our immune system, to boost our antioxidant capabilities. So these phytonutrients that are found in raw cacao have shown to reduce blood pressure, help with depression, and improve heart health as well. Okay, now we are talking about cacao on its own, not like a hot chocolate, or not even dark chocolate, raw cocoa powder. Okay, so this one, I think she can definitely use it, because there's no added sugar in it or anything like that. But I would rather spend my money only on buying cacao. And as far as the greens are concerned, I would just rather focus on eating greens as is. Okay, so the superfood promise is, yeah, what else is it promising? Health boosting properties, mix in to feel energized, so on and so forth. Anyway, so like I said, cacao is a good ingredient on its own, and what to do with it is what we are going to do next time. So 2 down. Let's see how many more. 3 more to go. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Acai berry powder. Now this is a good one. Okay, I feel excited about this one, because acai berry is very high, has very high ORAC value. ORAC value is basically how they rate antioxidant capacity or antioxidant effect of different foods. And acai berry tops at the top of all the berries. Okay, it even takes over the blueberries. It has 15 times more antioxidant properties or effect than our regular blueberries. But don't go and buy zillion packets of these because it's very strong. Okay, it's pretty sour. Okay, it's not it's quite intense in terms of its taste, so you won't be able to eat whole lot of it at one time. The serving size here is 1.5 teaspoon, very small quantity, because it's, like I said, it's pretty sour. But this is definitely a keeper, acai berry. Now, it boosts antioxidant. Yes, it does. All right. And it's very pretty color when you use it. It has nice purple color. You will also get acai berry pulp in the frozen section. I have seen it at Trader Joe's. I have also seen it at a couple other regular grocery stores. So as acai berry, I would recommend that she should keep it and use it and start using it. Like I said, how to use these ingredients is something I'm going to do in my part 2 of this series. So hang in there with me. Okay, the next one. Oh, our good old chia powder. Okay, now pretty much everybody knows chia. Some people get confused between chai and chia. Okay, chai is the drink, um, uh, is a tea. It's a blend of basically chai spice. Chai is made using a blend of spices and that blend of spice is called as chai masala, and that flavors the tea. Chia, on the other hand, are these tiny little seeds, okay, and they are little slippery, tiny, buggy-looking things. But even though they are tiny, they are full of nutrients. Specifically, too, they have a specific type of fiber. It's a soluble fiber, and secondly, it contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for our brain and for our health and for our skin. So chia seeds are a powerhouse of these two nutrients. Okay. Now it says here more omega-3s than salmon. Okay. So when you eat it at that quantity. Okay. So 100 grams of chia seeds versus 100 grams of Atlantic salmon. Okay. Now 100 grams of chia seed would be almost 6 tablespoons of chia. Okay, that's a lot of chia, because chia, when we add it to water, it swells. Okay, and a lot of time people complain of some GI discomfort because of chia, because like I said, it's very high in this one particular fiber, and if your system is not used to eating a lot of fiber, then it's going to cause some trouble. So I always tell people to start by just adding couple pinches or maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon to their water or their food, and increase the quantity slowly so that your body is getting used to this fiber overload. But like I said, it is definitely a good one to keep. Now, one other word of caution I want to give you is chia as whole is better than chia powder, okay? Because especially if you open the powder and just keep it, because it contains omegas, because it contains fat, it's going to react with the air and may spoil faster. Okay, so it may become a little bitter. So that being said, chia seeds are going to be more beneficial than chia powder. All right. So chia is something she should definitely keep. Again, what we are going to cook with chia, I'm going to come up with some interesting recipe, which is not your just chia pudding next time, and we'll see what to do with it. So more to come. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any ideas or if you have tried something unique using the superfoods that we are going to see today, let me know, and I will share that with others too. Okay. All right. Okay. Who doesn't know about turmeric? Another keeper, right? Because turmeric, where, my goodness, where should I even start, right? It's an ancient root spice, you can say, used in Indian cooking for centuries, literally for centuries. And it doesn't really have much of flavor, but it definitely has a beautiful color, okay? And it's that color that has that nutritional power. It's that, what they call it, my goodness, what is it called? Curcumin. Okay, curcumin is the compound that is found in turmeric, which is supposed to be beneficial. So as far as the nutritional benefits of curcumin or turmeric is concerned, antioxidant, antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and the list goes on and on and on. However, using turmeric in cooking is much, much better than taking tablets, okay? Couple things to remember about turmeric. Turmeric needs black pepper for better absorption, okay? So this turmeric powder, which I think my patient should keep it, it's a keeper, and I would call it a pantry essential, okay? Because it has so many different uses, and like I said, it doesn't add any flavor, and especially when you add it during cooking, okay? You should never add turmeric on top of things or like sprinkle. It needs to mix, it needs to be blended with food, because it needs a little bit of fat to enhance its absorption as well. So turmeric is to be used during cooking, and this is not an extract, this is just an organic turmeric powder, and I think this is definitely worth keeping, okay? So that's with the turmeric, all right? Again, how to use it, how to cook with it, more tips coming in my next episode, part 2 of this podcast, how to cook with superfoods from the mystery box. And then, oh, she did send me chia seeds. So I already talked about the chia seeds when I talked about chia powder, okay? So seeds are going to be better than the powder, okay? So that's all I had in the mystery box. This was very nice of her to, instead of just throwing things away, to drop off this box, and I got to share if those superfoods that you may have in your pantry are worth keeping, or what should we do. Now, there are more of such packets that you probably have in your pantry. Like I said, please send me an email or drop off your ingredients, and I will teach and share what we can do with it. I always enjoy your comments and questions, and looking forward to more. So again, please watch and share this episode. It's also available on YouTube if you want to see versus hear. And I am excited to be here, just like you all are. So thank you, and hope everyone is doing well. I thank you so very much for watching and texting me your replies and comments, and your show your support. It means a lot to me. And until then, go to your pantry, look for some unopened packets of some superfoods you may have, and start using them. All right. Talk to you soon, and don't forget to watch the part 2 of this episode next time, as we are going where I'm going to show how to what can we do, or how to cook with these superfoods. Some just very simple, fun recipes. Okay, thank you.